Terror has now been redesignated as the war on personal freedom. Welcome to Her Majesty's Open Prison London. ID cards must be worn at all times. That freedom of speech is illegal now, as is filming people using megaphones, as it may be used for terrorist purposes. Thank you. I ask you not to question anything you read or see in the mainstream media. No one is lying to you. Everything is truth. Terrorism, 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 terrorist, war on terror, Al-Qaeda, terrorism, 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 private property, terrorism, terrorist, Al-Qaeda, Abdullah Muhammad Al-Qaeda. Thank you.
Take donations?
Sorry?
Take donations?
No, just spiritual donations.
Beyond the pillars, because you're not allowed to do this.
She's using the megaphone. She said, can I move beyond the pillars because I'm not allowed to do this because it's private property.
Okay.
Now, I don't know about you, but from where I'm looking, it doesn't look very private to me. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you think I should be allowed to continue up here with the megaphone, say yeah!
Yeah!
I think you've been outnumbered, madam. But let's wait till the police come along and have some fun. Any questions?
No filming?
Why can't we film this?
We filming? Film me?
Film me? No? Okay, so film me.
Okay.
Oh, look.
Hello! Hey, it's from yesterday! How you doing? Good to see you too.
What is it today?
Today is just, everything is, questionable.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't noticed...
1 second.
If you haven't noticed, 3 actors have arrived in costume. They are acting policemen.
Okay, listen guys,
Yeah.
we don't mind, you can
Okay.
do this and everything like that.
Thank you.
They don't want you on the steps, so it's private property. So could I just ask you to go down the bottom of the steps?
Yes.
Then that's it.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, you see, what's happening is that through the use of the idea that this is private property, they spread a lie, right, which the police don't even know about, right, which is the ultimate lie, the ultimate deception, which is that the police have got a right, and that the security people at the church have got a right to move me off just because I'm doing something that they don't like. But they don't really have that right. You know that in your heart. I know that in my heart. Yeah? But they think they have a right because they say this is private property. But as I said before, if I was to call them, I have actually been arrested in the Apple store for holding this sign and not even saying anything. PCSO 2028 is actually telling me that holding up a sign quietly in a public place is a breach of the peace, and the sign says everything is okay. Is that what you're saying, sir? Is that what you're saying? You are.
Gentlemen, this is a public announcement brought to you by men with radios and fluorescent jackets.
Gentlemen, please, you put it away. The police are on their way.
Are they? Okay.
Now, sir, you're the man in the yellow, and this is nothing personal. Please don't take this personally. I do understand you have a job to do.
This is a message brought to you by the mainstream media. Please stay separate, be scared. Do not believe you're all unique and wonderful children of God, because that would ruin the economy. This is private property. So again, one more time. Terrorism, 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 terrorist, war on terror, Bush, Al-Qaeda, Iraq, inside job, Al-Qaeda, security forces, private property, Al-Qaeda, terrorism, terrorism, war on terror, Al-Qaeda. Thank you.
Looking very fetching today. Oh, there's 2 of them.
Hello.
We need to move on because the staff don't want you to be sitting here.
Could we please stay?
Hold on a second. It's their property. So
Under what authority?
It's their property. Excuse me.
I understand that.
Private land. It's private land.
Hold on a second. I understand this.
It's private land, so therefore... Can you back?
Oh, could I please film? Is that an order or a request?
It's a request.
Okay, I don't have to obey a request.
The only people we're causing trouble with are the security, and the fact is that this is not private property, this is public.
They just put some paving on it because the earth is created by someone before. Yeah, okay.
I've listened to what you said, chaps. It's fair enough. It is private land. They allow all these people on this land. If they decide they don't want you on here, it's within their rights to ask you to go. If you refuse,
for any reason at all?
any reason at all, it's their private land. So if they want you
Whose
to
private
move,
land is it? Who?
Broadgate Securities.
And who-
that
and
these
who- and
security
who-
people work for.
Wait, Broadgate
Listen,
Security?
we could go round and round. It doesn't matter. It's private land. And
What's
they
the
want you to
conclusion
go.
here then? What
the
happens?
conclusion is we need you to go. If you refuse to go, then we may have to arrest you or whatever.
What if I just stand here with a sign?
I'll arrest you.
You'll arrest me for
Without the
standing with a sign?
megaphone?
Yes,
Is
I'll
that-
arrest you. I'll arrest
how
you
can
for
that
causing a
be
breach of the
how
peace.
can that be a
Your
breach of
call.
the peace?
It's your call.
Consume, consume, consume until we have no planet left to consume. What you need to do is buy things that you don't need. That's the best way to support the economy. Smiling is bad for the economy. Please do not smile. Sir, please move swiftly to your next shopping experience. It's very important for children to be trained in ripping people's bodies to shreds. So come and buy some games with lots of killing and destruction and war. Independent thoughts lead to chaos. Thinking is boring. Thinking is hard work and it's not worth the energy. Meditation is a waste of good shopping time. Miserable people shop more, so please remain as miserable as you can.
It's very nice that we have security in a corporate zone imitating public servants. Be nice to me.
No, you're not allowed. Not allowed. Not at all.
What are we not allowed to do?
Well, let's have a look at your paperwork.
My paperwork? Can I ask you, sir, why are you dressed up impersonating a police officer?
I suggest you put your megaphones down and stop protesting, please.
You're suggesting
Yes,
that I put
I
my
am.
megaphone down and stop protesting?
Now.
I am not protesting. I am just speaking through a megaphone.
Well, you're not allowed.
And what I do is give people like you hugs.
No, you won't,
What you
sir.
need is a hug.
No, you won't, sir.
No, you do need a hug, honestly.
Excuse me, sir. You calm it.
Yes, sir. Keep it calm. Keep it calm. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you're told not to film this, that is an abuse of power. You are completely entitled to film whatever you like, and that is on the Metropolitan Police website. So please continue. Isn't it amazing when people are in uniform, they completely lose their mind?
I want to listen to you without the megaphone, if you don't mind.
I know you do, but I prefer to speak on a megaphone so everybody knows what I'm saying.
You haven't got permission to be in there.
No one has got permission to be up here. Hold on a second. Excuse me, madam. Do you have permission to be here? Do you have permission? Do you have permission? You're a very, very naughty lot of people. I think we're going to have to get a lot of police out here.
See, something's happened about the police force in the last 30 years. And what's happened is that instead of them being here to protect us, what you started to become is a corporate gang, a gang of corporate security people that go around fining people for saying words. You sort of lost touch with what you're really here to do, which is to help us. It feels like it, yeah. Because you're not really helping anybody by fining him for saying the word shit or whatever other word.
Capitalism is a wonderful system. Okay, a few billion people get nothing. But still, think of all the people that get lots. Don't worry about the fact that the Chinese people had to work for 50 cents a day. They're Chinese, who cares? There's a billion of them. What I'm going to say to you guys impersonating the police is this is nothing personal, and I'm going to show you how much this is nothing personal.
Cheers, mate. You do that?
We've met before, haven't we? We probably have.
Ladies and gentlemen, the true thing is, I know we're creating a scene, but creating a scene is not illegal. You were born free, you will live free, you will die free. You are allowed to make a scene, you're allowed to scream for joy, you're allowed to complain, you're allowed to cry, you're allowed to love people, you're allowed to hug people. And we're starting to live in a world where we're starting to feel scared. We're starting to forget just how divine and special we are as human beings. Every single one of you is the only example of you that will ever exist. And there's not a single authority on this world, especially not private security men, who can tell you how to behave in any time, any place, anywhere. You are free, you will live free, you will die free. The only chains that exist are in your mind. You can do anything you want if you put your mind to it.
Stop filming. Stop filming.
There are CCTV cameras all over the place. How come you've got the right to film me?
Stop, please. Stop
Tell me
recording.
what the law is. Tell me what the law is.
Recording.
You can't take it off
It's a
with that private property.
It's a brief publicity. You're not actually allowed to record me.
Let's spend the next 2 minutes hugging as many people as you can.
Okay, that's enough now. Go back to your work and your jobs and go back and do what you're told.
Please carry on, you're wasting valuable shopping time. Many checkers, uniformed people.
If he goes into the wrong hands, they know who we are.
He's filming you?
Excuse me, stop filming. Excuse me, film me, it's fine. Your picture's being taken by CCTV all the time. Why does it bother you if we take it or if the British Transport Police take it? Guys, you lost your minds, because all we're doing is just filming in the station.
Yeah, but you ain't got permission to.
The reason behind that is, for example, things like terrorists, okay? Just to give you an example. You know, they could be filming sort of undercover.
You think perhaps we might be terrorists?
Don't say nothing, sir. Please don't.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not allowed to tell you what this man just told me. It's top secret. It has something to do with terrorism. Just to let you know, terrorism is just a word, and it's a very clever word used to control you. Terrorism, 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 Al-Qaeda, Mohammed, terrorism, terrorism, war in Iraq, war in Afghanistan, Al-Qaeda, Osama bin Laden, Tora Bora, Afghanistan, terrorism, stay scared, stay separate, terror, 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 terror is bad, you are bad, go shopping, stay scared. There is no difference really between terrorism and war, and therefore the war on terrorism is like having a war on war.
Also, what the gentleman said is that our footage from our friends here filming will be downloaded by Al-Qaeda, who will then single all of you out and blow you all up individually with an airliner. Ladies and gentlemen, drinkers of Bar 38, if I may have your attention for a second, this is a message from the architect of the Matrix. We would like to thank you all for having no imagination and picking a corporate chain bar.
Hold on a second, Charlie. This guy looks a bit like a terrorist, doesn't he? It's the dark skin, the long hair, and the tie makes him look... He's trying to make out that he's not one. Are you a terrorist, sir?
No, I'm definitely not a terrorist.
You're not? Well, that's what you would say if you were a terrorist, wouldn't you? You wouldn't say, yes, I am. That's exactly what terrorists say. If you see a terrorist or someone looking like this man, report him to the police immediately. We need to rid the world of terrorists and people with swine flu. Always do what the police tell you to do, and everything will be fine. I'd like to thank the City of London Police for doing a wonderful job in their fluorescent jackets and protecting us all from the terrorists.
The media is telling us to always be scared through terrorism and like the economic recession, so we're just trying to do the opposite and say that everything's fine. So true happiness can only come from within. And so we should stop looking to like other things to try and make us happy or scared or full of fear. And if we just realize for 1 second that everything that we want in life is infinite and within us, we could spread love and tell everyone that everything's okay.
Okay.